In today's video, we make a quick 400 bucks, but it was not that easy. And in fact, we showcase how we were able to, one, reverse our position using our QuantVue indicators, and how you can do the same to recover from losing trades. Be sure to watch this video all the way through because I share the exact settings I have on the indicators, my setup, what I look for, different confluences, my risk management, and more. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already because it helps us push this content to more traders just like yourself. Let's get into it. Okay, what is up, guys? We are back again, live trading some crude oil with QWave and QBands. Quick settings here if you'd like to copy those, and then QBand settings here. Going with a broader band setup that we use in almost all of our live trading videos, at least that I use. A lot of guys use the alerts, but this is just kind of a setup that I've been testing out. Here are my money ball settings. Got a little bit of a tighter period. Normally this is set at 7, but going with a 4. Looking to play bounces off of the QWave ribbon here, which is this light blue line, and then the QBand's trend flips. So look to play price bounces off of these as well. And then these orange zones, these are just manually drawn pivot points in our 10 plus hours of course content that you receive when signing up for our system. Our head trader, Chris, who has probably 30 years of experience at an institutional level, goes over the importance of plotting these pivot points when using our system. So pushed above 83 here on crude. Wouldn't be surprised. This, in our last live trading video, we pointed out how you can catch some nice reversals as they line up with these pivot points here. In this case, this would have been a nice one. Could have caught a little 20 tick scalp. I honestly think we're going to do something like this today. Push up past into 83, maybe up to 84, grab some liquidity up here. This was a pivot last week. So that's kind of my play today. As you can see, we're already bouncing off of this QBands trend line here. Might look to go long as this is a pretty decent RR here with, I'd put my stops just below. So did just get a flip here on the money ball. So we'll see if this is a push up here into the Q wave and then back down, because that's also a strategy I look at. So if we maybe get 1-2 box prints here, I'll look to play a little retracement back through these bands here. See if I can't pick up some ticks to start the morning. We're about 30 minutes to market open. And then I also, regardless of what I'm trading, I always have a higher time frame. In this case, I've got a 4-hour chart pulled up. As you can see, we are breaking this little trend line here on this 4-hour candle and trying to break and hold above 83 here. Also got this level mapped out. Change this color so you could see it a little better, that light blue. So not solely relying just on our indicators, I am also watching normal candlestick price action as well as overall macro sentiment. We never tell you to solely rely on our indicators unless, of course, you're automating our alerts. In that case, then you are going to rely on them. Probably look to take 2 contracts here if we get a print down, and then if we get a print up above this Q wave, then I think we can make a push up here through the 83 level. So I've gone ahead and also added the Q cloud indicator. This is our brand new trend indicator that we added to the toolkit. As you can see, it's just recently flipped red here. A lot of members are loving using this toolkit. As you can see, it's able to catch these quick price movements here. And then you could adjust. I'm just going with out of the box settings here. Sort of an advanced moving average indicator. See if we can get a clean rejection down, or if we butt up. Look to go short.
Order filled.
Shave off 2 at a 1-to-1. Looking for that one more push down.
Order filled.
Move stops to break even. And then I'll let one ride at a 2-to-1. Clean break off of this Q wave. And then got that flip on the Q cloud with a flip here on the money ball. So we'll see if we can hit this 2-to-1. I'll go ahead. If I'm within a couple ticks, I'll get out of this thing, which would be what? 75 would be a 2-to-1. As soon as we break below 83, I think this is an elevator ride down to the previous lows here. What was that? 6 a.m. But I might get stopped out of this thing before that happens. This might just come up, grab me, and then go back down. But we got that 1-to-1. What is that? 360. Once we get this clean break below 83, I think we're headed right back down. I'll get out here at, I'll put it at like 76. 477. That'd be just about a 2 to 1. About 25 minutes to market open. There's going to be a battle here at 83. Big psychological level and pivot point, as you can see. So this could have been, we are in a downtrend on crude. So this could have been just one of those quick liquidity sweeps above 83, and then we march back down to 82. As soon as we get through 83 flat, we're headed back down. But just hope I don't get ticked out along the way. Here we go. Come on. There's nothing really in between here holding us up. So if I get to 80, I'll cut it. Here we go.
Order filled.
All right. We are done for the day. That is a nice little morning. Plus 687, 690. Playing the same strategy we use every morning. The Q wave ribbon bounce. And then I went and actually threw the new Q cloud indicator. As you can see, we got that flip. And you could use this as an additional bounce strategy, bounce parameter, if you will, to where we worked up here into the top part of this band. At the same time, we were testing the Q wave ribbon. Prior to that, though, we got the flip on the money ball. So rather than jumping in here right at the flip, as you've seen in these videos, I like to wait for a retest and then got that failure, move down, catch a nice 2 to 1 to start the morning. So ended up taking one short here, pushing up again into the Q wave. We got the flip on the Q bands. So we'll see if this doesn't play out. Just in here for one contract. Might look to add to it if we get a box print down here again, because basically just playing the same Q wave bounce strategy. And then we are working up into the Q cloud here, but this also could just be late short trap. So we shall see.
Order filled.
Look for a quick 20 tick scalp. Stops just above here. If I get within a couple ticks, if I get to 60, I'll cut it. We'll do 61, and then I don't really want to get stopped out of this thing. Can we get through the 70s? Yeah. Here we go. Just got a flip on the money ball as well. 72, 60s. Give us 63. We'll get out. Give us 63. 66, 63. Nice.
Order filled.
Okay, we are done for the day. Caught a nice, and like I said, there's really nothing here. Kind of no man's land. So wouldn't be surprised we push further down, but that's really all I'm looking to take today. Plus 1,010 on the morning. Little trade recap. Got first trade, got to push up here into the Q cloud. This is our brand new advanced, sort of like a moving average style indicator, but it has much more complex math. This took forever to develop, by the way. And then got a play off of this Q wave ribbon here. That's our core strategy. At the same time, as you can see, pushed up into that right after this liquidity sweep, which is a main pivot point, and then got a nice 2 to 1. And then the second move, got a flip here on the Q bands trend line. I had gotten in here at another retest of the Q wave ribbon for a quick little 20 tick 1-to-1 scalp, and obviously keeping in mind the money ball. So if you want access to this exact same indicator that I'm using in this video, first link in the description, you'll get access to it 100% free for 7 days. Part of our free trial, you get access to the full pro members only community, which we've got members in here chalking it up on a daily basis, sharing setups, sharing different settings, posting amazing wins here on a daily basis. And this is by far my favorite channel. So if you want all of this 100% free for 7 days, first link in the description. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, as it pushes this content to more and more traders just like yourself. That's all I got. See you tomorrow.